Olaf gets farm and builds the Ravenous Hydra, so...
Hey, on the Corky.
That's really the inspired counter pick we waited for.
The Corky Karma mid lane.
Medic, if you can hear me, run away! He doesn't hear you!
No!
Medic is used to ignoring you. Goodbye, Medic! First blood to Westrice.
Oh, great delay.
Whoa.
Dyrus, what's in the bush, Dyrus?
Get him, Medic! Get him, Medic!
Medic going in. Gonna look out.
Dyrus doesn't have his
Flag
W.
holding, he's waiting.
Flash.
Flash forward!
Yes!
Gets a kill!
I'm so proud of you!
Oh,
Reggie.
Reggie dead?
The flash.
Okay.
But burning the flat. Honestly, I am stunned. I thought for sure Medic was going to be.
Oh,
running.
Young Buck! He's gonna kill Liquid! Oh, it's so good!
And lands the Q. Looking pretty good. Now the repeat gank. Young Buck potentially in trouble. Dyrus
Level
low,
5 only.
quick, double dash.
Nice Q.
Good interrupt.
Kobe has mechanics.
Stun him
That's the stun. And A gets the kill, and Dyrus gets the. What do you want from me?
Well, Infernal Drake. Good job. Honestly, NA are just slowly winning the games that he has.
They're looking for the dive. Can
Here we
Europe
go.
pull it off?
Dyrus Kobe's here too, though.
He's gonna get stunned. Kobe, nice stun.
Locked him under tower.
Run for
Is
one.
gone. Are they gonna get it back though? Pike is here. It's gotta be the execute. Kobe flashing to safety.
Medic
Wants to keep it going.
Medic's gonna down a turret.
But that's
He's gonna go down. Kobe!
Actually,
Kobe!
the execute is there. Oh.
That's so big.
Yes.
That's
Oh!
damage routes.
All right, here we go. They're gonna go for the dive right now.
Medic pushing forward, wants to take down Dyrus, tries to leave out to safety.
The ult comes in. They're gonna go fight back. He's gonna take a lot of damage.
Down! Ooh, easy. Really cool, folks. Even if it didn't do anything. Oh, one more.
The damage.
Good
Not
amount
the
of
stun,
damage.
though. Oh, is he gonna live the root? Oh, the ult was so clean.
Westrice wants a second kill. Gonna be it.
The massive outplay coming in from the...
You may have heard of the NA ramp.
But look at all these wars that they have. I mean, this is... Alright, he's fine, he's fine.
You should have ulted.
This is time to shine, Oswald. Run it down for you.
First turret of the game! I mean, we thought Europe set the stage for it back at MSI,
Alright,
but
Oswald with the 1v1.
Not having a great time. Kobe's suddenly here.
Oh,
Good.
Oh.
Westrice got the auto attack. Medic. Okay. That's the wrong direction. He's got the team. He hit Youngbuck.
I can't believe it.
Damage.
Ooh, they actually forced the flash out from Kobe. I like that power play from Medic. It's 2v5, yet he forced Kobe to flash.
Flashed over.
Oh, that's the entire squad.
Youngbuck with the
Oh,
ult.
look at that true shot.
Medic's gonna die. Youngbuck's gonna die too, probably. The flash out. Dyrus is gonna walk under the tower, walk him down. Westrice does so much damage. NA just dominating.
And there's nowhere else on the map that EU can punish. They're just trying to rush back to the murder scene, but there's nothing left for them to do. North America securing themselves another tower.
Yeah, it's gonna go down. Nice poke out of Westrice as well. Now if they can land another binding, comes up in a couple seconds.
Ocelot.
Looking for Peke.
Efficient.
Looking for it. Nice juke.
Oh!
Kobe had the health! Oh, Stranglethorns! They're gonna find a knockup. They find a kill, but Official gonna lose his life as well.
I think that the moral victory
Here we
is
go.
probably Youngbuck.
They're going on to Liquid. Here we go.
That
Or
dash
Judas
did not
rockets.
connect. That
This is
cold
spinny.
sneak did not connect.
Oh, it's a slow. Look at him holding on to losing singularity.
Oh, God.
Oh,
He
no,
went back and
Westrice.
killed everyone.
Oh, mechanics. He gets away from the shield.
Okay, no.
Oh, again!
Yes!
Four misses.
What does he want? Yeah,
Oh, Reginald's here as well.
Okay, here we go. The push in.
Westrice.
Westrice flashes.
Reginald's
Gets away
killing-
from
oh,
Youngbuck.
Oh, they're all
doing it. They're doing it. Oh, no, watch out for Youngbuck.
Oh, no, that's the
Double kill for Karma. Oh, which catches up to you? Is Shakara's rooting for us or them? That's the question. Triple kill
for
He's going for the
Fischio.
quadra.
Oh, that's a kill. 100% of the time the Fischio dies
Moment
here.
of truth.
Ocelot is dying bot
Land the
lane.
snare. It's too late.
Quadra kill. Where's the TP?
Needs to be
Get him
caught.
over there. That's an ace across the map.
Yeah, it's an
I mean, you could see what Europe was trying to do. Oh!
gun down.
Oh!
Run!
Steve. Medic, he's stunned.
Target
Medic.
stunned. Now's the time to ult, Steve. Target's no!
He was He tried to buffer his Q against the
All
flag
right,
and drag.
bot lane.
Bot lane.
Youngbuck.
Okay, it's over.
Never mind, back to mid lane. That's fair.
I was
Respect
initially
that.
saying he was an LEC player. Now I'm not. There you go. Turret goes down. EU still a 0. Little unlucky, but it's okay.
Pro players, historic or current. They don't read.
That's true. They hit buttons pretty good, though.
They hit buttons real good. They don't know what item paths are right. They just build what feels right. And for XPEK, play the repeat field.
Oh, there it is.
Medic
Black
going
Sun.
in.
Medic's trying,
Kobe
he's
though
gonna
just in the
die.
back line. Kobe's actually unkillable. Steve, once again. NA's champion cannot hit an ult, but Expecte is dead. Dyrus is gonna kill the Vizio too. This is an absolute slaughter. Ocelot's running for his life. Youngbuck gets to stand and watch all of his dreams slowly die, but Flash will take him to safety.
Oh, Ocelot's slowed. He's gonna die too now. This is the chase down. Triple kill for the Olaf. Dyrus, 8 and 2. Flash Q.
Dryas, that's gonna be
Iceborne.
it.
Woo!
Reginald, there it is.
Okay, there we go.
Can't run out of that one. The hook. He's gonna
Nice.
connect
Both of
enough
them, they got
damage.
Jude! Woo! Nicely done right there.
So let's see if he can steal a Baron. Oh, Youngbuck.
Youngbuck with the
the
heal. Wow. Evaporated by Westrice.
Oh, no,
There's a
the
stun.
Vizio.
Goodbye.
That's it. I can't. You can't come back. That was what we were holding
Oh,
on
Peke got
for.
another kill.
Peke?
I mean, he's probably dead.
No.
Liquid hit two.
Poor JJ's job is on the line right now. This is,
How does he have 25 stacks?
it's terrifying.
How did Europe let this happen?
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, that's
Stop
okay.
him. Who can stop him,
Medic
really?
hits
Oh
nobody
my.
and dies. Woo!
Wow.
Medic.
Medic feeds everyone here.
there you
Big
go.
damage to Peke.
Peke? Not enough.
Okay. I think NA's winning this team fight. In my good opinion, they're winning.
They are, in fact, winning. I can confirm.
Why did you ever stop being a color caster?
No?
It's on point.
Because we already had Kobe and Jad.
They don't bring the same analysis that you bring.
That's true, but that's what I told them, but I was overruled. It was go to Europe or be a or be a play-by-play, and I was like, well, that's an easy choice.
At this exact moment, folks, if we stop the tournament right here, NA are Rift Rivals champions.
North America, best region in this building right now. Kobe wins another show match, and all it takes is having to fight Europe to do it. When he battled other North America players, lost that show match too.
Wait. This could be a crucial mistake from North America. When backed into a corner with a Nexus exposed, that is Peke's element.
I just really
And he
want to
has
point
the
out.
package.
He has the package.
I just really want to point out, Kobe wins.
Playing too much to get my Johns in, but it is your caster's Kobe, our caster's Medic.
Oh, nice outplay there, Medic. Keep running, keep running, keep running.
Oh, dodge the Ezreal.
Wow.
Well timed on the
Good
GA.
mechanic.
Oh, the great escape. The great.
Wait, Darius thought the game was over and left the game. And then reconnected. He was so sure his team could close it out without him. He was wrong.
He's got TP. There's his easy rock.
He's letting him do it.
Dance
Like,
on
I
him.
believe in the 4v5.
Here comes Ocelot. Moment of truth. Just
I
kill
believe
Steve.
in you,
It's all for
Ocelot.
Steve.
Get
It's all for
Steve!
Kate doesn't know. Steve's alive!
Yo! We got it!
Moral victory.
No, win the 4v5, please. Please kill them all. They did it! And Darius is coming back. He's got redemption. And North America wins the first game of Rift Rivals.
And it was
Play
true.
bot to mid lane.
No, it was the moment I got told I was playing mid. I was like, I don't want. I refuse to lose against Reginald. That's the one thing I can't do. So yeah, and
So he
Peke
lost
plays
to
that.
me instead.
Exactly. Peke plays much better mid than me. So this is no. I'll tell you something. The Fisher is pretty bad. Like,
The shade.
and then we have our jungler. Like, let's be honest. I was not very good, but that was terrible, dude. That was terrible. That Jarvan, he was like, finally, I have 0 ping. I can EQ combo into Flash. I don't know if you saw, he did EQ combo into Flash at the mid lane. That was not pretty. That was not.
Not pretty at
I
all.
was rooting for NA the whole time.
All right, well, Steve, really quick before we go, did it feel good taking down Carlos? We heard him talk a lot of trash on Twitter before coming into, today.
Yeah, it felt great. You know, it's a good start to Rift Rivals, you know, NA over EU. So we're going to finish this as we started it.
I like the confidence going into it. Riv, anything?
There it is, locked in for C9. So Gnar probably up towards the top lane, Akali in mid, so an attack bot, and that Kindred in the jungle for Cloud9.
And Perks on the top side here. You
Oh, they go in the Ignite First Blood! Europe strike first at Rift Rivals.
Yep, that's going to be the
The
level
tower,
2.
though, so they might want to wait for a little bit of that to get cleared out.
No offensive summoners left on the C9 bot lane. Dazzle's gonna land. Mickey caught out. Blabber on his way. No flash on that Gragas, remember. Jump in from Blabber. Mickey trying to trade back, looking for the body slam, but the chase is on and C9 will strike back. You have to feel the second kill of the game goes across to the North American.
Oh, backwards!
He's stunned under the wall! And Caps gets his towards the top lane. Caps has gone up there. Blabber's still down towards the bottom side, but it's a 3v1. Licorice jumping away with the hop. Perks tanking up the tower. He won't quite fall. Jankos gets the kill. One more shot would be enough, but he dodges.
Side, since he just got his recall off.
Sneaky's dead. He had the flash, but couldn't get away in time. Zazel here for C9. Like, what are you thinking as a team, and what are you communicating as a team to try and slow this bleed?
Well, the main thing they're thinking is though super aggressive. He's been seen.
Wonder is there. Mickey going in. Blabber jumps across the wall, but here's the pop blossom. Niski on the chase as well. Mickey coming in with a flash. Jumps in. Blabber straight in the moment with the Lamb's Dress Bite. Niski's going to jump the wall. They're trying to chase onto Wonder. Niski in the shroud. Wonder will fall as well. 1 for 1 so far, but Caps is in the team.
1 for 1 though, and Niski now looking top at Perks. No flash.
Niski trying to do what Caps has done so far this game. Perks caught out. No flash on the Yasuo, dodging around. Hits the knockup, but he's going to fall, and C9 find it there.
Niski and Zazel have to abandon ship here.
That's smart play.
Yeah, there's no way you can stick around, defend that turret. G2 are going to claim first turret bonus for it.
And with it, about 4,000 coming out for Mickey and Wonder.
And looking at the team compositions and how you want to play out the mid game for each side now. G2, they want to continue to way up the turret. You can see Static Shiv annihilating those minion waves. Cloud9's answer is the Rift Herald mid and bottom.
Niski jumps in, but Jankos was waiting in the wings. They can't see him in the shroud, but they can knock him out of it darn well. Another kill across towards G2. Where C9 used that Rift Herald mid to try and get it in. Wonder goes in with the Tangle Bombs. Here comes Caps. The stun card's going to land, but the Cosmic Radiance will keep Zazel alive for the moment. Pop Blossom doesn't land either. A great crescendo comes out from Sneaky. Blabber fighting Jankos down towards the bottom side, but already Zazel's down, and G2 continue their offensive. Blabber now caught in no man's land as Caps flashes forward. Gold card into lockdown, and Blabber cannot escape. A double for the G2 mid.
Yeah, Cloud9 should not be looking for these plays in an offensive banner. G2 absolutely destroying them.
This game, we'll see if they can keep that on track and be 15,000 ahead when we get towards 20 minutes. Niski knocks back the shroud, the stun, the CC chain. Another kill as Niski falls and G2 push up top.
The timing on that ultimate from Mickey once again. Waits for the dash from Niski. They're going in!
Jankos going in. They catch out Sneaky. He's done. Blabber's going to get some damage back onto Jankos, but that tower will fall. The chase is still on. Lamb's Dress Bite comes out, but Wonder, actually, it's the Shapeshifter going into the backline there. G2 pushing for an inhibitor. Only 17 minutes in. They want a little bit more. The stun from the Dazzle comes out. Blabber healing up, but Caps is too darn tanky. Zazel caught out as well. It's a killing spree for Mickey, and it's 12-3 for G2.
Yeah, they are definitely accomplishing their goal of stopping the Sona Taric, Medic. That amount of pressure difference in the bottom side has just destroyed. Knocks him back as soon as he goes for it. Then we know we have the follow-up. Perks now in the 1v3.
Here comes the TP in from G2 though. Perks is trying to stay alive, gets the knock-up. Sneaky quite low, the Tangle Bars comes out, Sneaky's dead. Caps and Wonder here for the party, the Pop Blossom lands as well. And Niski, although he's in the Twilight Shroud, won't be able to survive for much longer. Caps gets the assist on the double kill for Wonder. The chase coming out from C9 as it turns out to be a 5v3. Blabber's still going in here, but the stun card lock, it's a triple for Wonder. And we've seen Caps and Wonder do this before. Zazel's gonna fall as well, the Quadra for the Nico. And G2 watch from time to time, but C9 pen back into their base. Super minions pushing in top. The next inhibitor tower, the target. Mickey, he lands the ignite. Sneaky's ticking away, but the heal might be enough. It's not. Mickey on a rampage. The solo Q terror that is his Gragas is showing just what it's made of.
Oh my God, he throws the Q, then goes for the body slam flash combination, dumping the ultimate and ignite at the same time. Beautiful combination there from Mickey.
Yeah, Sun God onto Licorice, goes into Mini now. He chased a little bit too far to try and catch Wonder, and G2 were waiting in the wings.
Well, Medic, this one's looking like a pretty one-sided affair.
I actually saw this in the last game, except I was on the receiving end.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess. A little bit of vengeance here. G2 striking back for Europe to defend your honor.
Thank you very much, G2. Second inhibitor's gonna fall. As we get to the 20-minute mark, it is a 16,000 gold lead, so G2 have done...
I'm so surprised that C9 were still gonna run the Sona Taric. even after seeing kind of the explosive counters at MSI, you know, the very famous Invictus Gaming game that was one of the fastest that we've ever had. This one not quite as fast, but definitely one-sided. Niski goes in.
Wonder jumped in, missed the tangle barb there, but Niski will not fall. He's still alive now. But into the last breath, the knockup. That was beautiful from G2, but Blabber escapes. Can't get away from the wild cards. Caps going in with the Destiny behind the Nexus towers, and G2 want to ace this one. They don't want a single member of C9 left alive on the map. A double kill to Caps. The stun card lands. Jankos on the chase here as well, and all of C9 will fall. G2 now turn to the Nexus towers and look to take the first win of Rift Rivals.
G2 coming in hot here. Absolutely destroying in the first game. All that is a Baron being taken at the same time as an Infernal Drake and a mid push going on. That is how far ahead the team is right now. You can take everything on the map at the same time.
That's pretty disgusting, I must admit. G2 just in such a strong position, but this has all come about because of that snowball, because they were able to put the Stone attack behind. Mickey's jumping in here. Sneaky might have been caught out by Perks. Mickey just takes out Niski. Woo! That was a pure 1v1 from a support taking out Nakali. Caps goes in with a Destiny. C9 trying to defend their Nexus, but G2 are having none of it. Cosmic Radiance comes down, doesn't even get the chance to pop. Here's the pop loss, and Perks put back onto the fountain, but G2 are still on the chase. 2 for 3 in favor of G2. Jankos almost falling here, gets hit with a wallop, but the stun, the CC, the chain coming out from G2. Mickey looking for the triple on the fountain. They're gonna go all in for this. Jankos jumping in, doesn't take the Sonic Wave, but the Nexus will fall. And G2, but something like the Shen, you're worried about top laners that can impact bottom lane. Shen does exactly that.
Definitely going to be the case here. We'll see about that Stand United. Oh, Dan's already behind the Team Liquid duo lane. Xmithy's kind of close, but they might have to flash.
Doublelift dodges away. The heal used. Hylissang jumping in as well. Ignite has been popped. Doublelift going low, but manages to survive. Xmithy here gets the knock-up, turns it around. Grand entrance from Hylissang. Xmithy has the flash away, but goes down to Team Liquid. With the might of Captain America, they strike. Let's talk about some of these lane matchups, though. You know, Shen.
Oh,
Dan. Bladecaller used.
Dan's been pretty sneaky.
Knockup's gonna land. He doesn't get onto KazaLoLLCShighlights. They do, and Doublelift still has his flash to get away. Tripping over my words just a little bit as Dan's second gank of the game trips up as well. Unable to find the connection. The root lands on to Doublelift. Still has his flash though, and can just escape if Hylissang is going to go any more aggressive.
Yeah, Dan's been very sneaky about getting into some bottom lane positions here. But once again, the Team Liquid duo, All Stars, KazaLoLLCShighlights, and Doublelift, have been able to outplay thus far. Right now, Doublelift is so low, though.
Oh, Bladecaller root goes in, Doublelift. Oh, he manages to flash away the prismatic barrier. Doublelift escapes, Reckless almost falls. Hylissang acting as a bodyguard here, trying to protect his AD carry. Gets the heal out, and KazaLoLLCShighlights might be in trouble. Fnatic turn it around.
The feathers there with the Q. Oh my goodness.
Teleport coming in, Dan's here as well. Whippo coming in, doesn't even need the Stand United. KazaLoLLCShighlights only level 3. You're not going to survive that for long.
Clear out that control ward well. Whippo takes down the Scuttle Crab in round 2.
Hylissang jumping in here onto Doublelift. The Ignite goes down as well. Stand United, they're going for the kill. Flash in from Whippo, Doublelift caught out. Kansas TP used here by Impact. Xmithy on his way. Team Liquid want the fray. Down towards the bottom lane. Impact brings down the Darkin Blade. Whippo looking for a second though. KazaLoLLCShighlights with the shield. Not quite enough from Fnatic as Team Liquid.
Oh, they have a shot on the team. Well, you call your team, and they've been looking once again.
KazaLoLLCShighlights goes down. Doublelift doesn't have flash. It's almost off cooldown, but not in time. Dan brings it down.
Can they actually fight down a member? Package is there for Nemesis. I think Fnatic have it.
Nemesis having that flank, having the package makes it so difficult for Xmithy and Team Liquid to get in. The mount use that on the rest of your map.
It's all about getting that single reset in the team fight. Right now, Rome top.
Hylissang with the roams once again. That's the level 6. We're both looking for the catch. World Ender popped by Impact. Deathbringer stance out there as well. Whippo falls back as Smithy and Jensen join the fight. Whippo trying to stand alive, but he can't stand for long. Dan and Nemesis coming to join this party.
Make halfway towards the death stance.
He is in such a strong position now, and Team Liquid have funneled all of...
Right now, going for the possible move mid, and they've got it, Smithy!
Smithy looking for the bow, but he's rooted up and knocked up and locked down. Fnatic get their 5th kill of the game, and they translate it into a mid-tier tower, or mid-tier 1 tower.
Really good use of their bottom lane power here from Fnatic. They don't just go for the recall. They send Reckless and Hylissang to use their power, roam up towards mid. Reckless taking a lot of damage.
Holding the ult.
Takes it while Doublelift is trying to clear out the minions there. Does cost him some health, but they've got all their members here.
Doublelift chasing on towards Hillisang, and he can't survive for long. Doublelift flashes across the wall. Fnatic licking their wounds, and he just walks face plant straight into him. Team Liquid with good reactions to take this mid lane tower. They have a 2,500 gold lead. Good at delaying the game and getting the position they want around a team fight, but Impact caught out here in the top lane. Pulled back with the root call of the World Ender. Won't keep you alive for too much longer. Shut down from Whippo. Towards the bottom side will be tower for tower, but the cloud goes over to Team Liquid. Shut down gold falling into Whippo's hands is quite nice for him. Now has the Titanic Hydra complete to try and get some more wave clear in those side lanes, which is basically his only job right now.
Yep, and Reckless continues and the wave, plus the Gromp. Teleport though.
Jensen trying to get in here, has the flash, could look for the Shreema shuffle onto Hillisang. Reckless and Hillisang just backing away. Hillisang going in with the quickness, can't land it. Jensen jumps onto Reckless, the final spark doesn't land, but Reckless is chased out. Hillisang there as well. Jensen gets the double. 2-0 in a 1v2. Jensen takes it.
Another recipient of a 2v1 as Nemesis and Dan get the kill onto him. Jensen, though, those fans staying out and forcing him back to Fountain. Even though you don't get the kill, you do get an objective off of a play like that. It was quite a good flank from Impact, grabbing that second knockup, and then CoreJJ with the snipe of the Lux laser down mid. Jensen is caught!
Whippo going in, and Jensen shut down. Whippo gets the kill, 400 gold into his back pocket. Nemesis looking for the flank position here, but Impact goes in a 1v4. Impact bashes away, the Cataclysm, he dashes out of it. CoreJJ low down towards the bottom side of the fight. Impact chased up towards the top. Whippo needs to get the damage out as Reckless is forcing them away. Impact's winning the 2v1, but the rest of the team is here now. Dodging around as much as he can, he lands the Darkened Blade, looking for the dash across the wall to try and get away, just delaying for his team, who have taken a Cloud Drake while all of this has happened. Impact falls in the end. Reckless pushes up mid, and it's on Doublelift. CoreJJ and Xmithy to stop this. Xmithy looking to go in. The final spark. The smite lands from Fnatic, and Xmithy pays for it with his life. Fnatic get the Baron, and they've turned this game. Jensen now coming in, though, looking for a bit of a fight, as CoreJJ is there as well. Dan, Reckless, and Whippo in the pit. Dan low, Featherstorm comes out. Jensen forced away by Hillisang, but he uses the Emperor's Divide to knock them back. Hillisang still chasing in. Fnatic able to get out alive. Nemesis flashes forward for the kill, and Team Liquid can't.
Much for the mid game for Fnatic here. Already 2.5k, and they've got towers to take. Another one down on the bottom side. This is 2v1, chunking it down. Baron up. Oh!
Hillisang going in, looking for Jensen. Knocked back with the shuffle, but Reckless flashes forward. Xmithy unable to help his mid laner, and Fnatic look now for the mid lane tower. The flank position for Xmithy's there. Nemesis down towards the bottom lane. Tower will fall. Fnatic 12 kills to 8 up. 5,000 gold ahead have accelerated this game. Now they're coming down towards the bottom lane. Impact dodges across the wall. And Fnatic continue to push in. 3 items on Reckless, 3 items on Nemesis. Doublelift lagging behind. The Cataclysm comes out. Fnatic look for the final fight. The final spark from Nemesis will catch him out. But here comes the rest of Team Liquid. Dan low, caught out. It's all on Doublelift looking for the crits. Hillisang goes golden. Nemesis forced away. But Doublelift's just going to land one more shot to the heart of Fnatic. Hillisang falls. The inhibitor's still alive.
All right, are they going to chase him down? Xmithy's looking for Reckless right now.
Flash in, but Reckless pulls back the feathers into the Featherstorm. Manages to escape. Whippo there. Seeing if he can dash across the wall. Team Liquid apprehensive. The blade caller, the taunt lands on Doublelift, and Reckless takes down his opposing man. Jensen can slide onto the backline, but apart from that, they're kind of just running at Fnatic as quickly as they can.
They really need to utilize flashes.
Neck to neck through the majority of this. The TP's going to come in here already. Fnatic got the Baron. Team Liquid don't want to take the fall, and Nemesis looking for top as Jensen's forcing him away, but that tower will fall. The base broken open just a little bit more by Fnatic. Hillisang dodging around as much as he can. 3v4 in this bottom lane in favor of Team Liquid, but they can't pull the trigger. They can't find the engage, and the first inhibitor will fall. Nemesis takes it in the top lane. Whippo pushing for that inhibitor tower in mid.
Yeah, really, really effective Baron push here for Fnatic. Now no inhibitor turrets remain. Mid inhibitor is soon to follow. Only bottom inhibitor here for Team Liquid is left. And Fnatic turn their eyes towards the prize.
Fnatic just waited for this composition to come well and truly online. The on the hunt pop there by Doublelift, but they can't find the engage. Impact forced away. Light binding lands, but the final spark's going to do.
Defense at the Nexus turrets. Can they buy time?
Jensen might be caught out here. The crits connect. Hillisang gets the knockup as well. Jensen caught in the Cataclysm, and Redemption will not save you for now, and that's one Avenger down as Fnatic look for the final push. Flash in from Whippo, straight onto the backline. Doublelift is done. Reckless can just shred through them all. It's all on Impact. Can he find a catch? No. Nothing available for him. Reckless is unstoppable. Impact falls, and Team Liquid will fall by the wayside. Fnatic remain undefeated, and so do Europe here at Rift Rivals.
Time. TSM going for the opposite side of the coin there. Like you already mentioned, that long-range poke aspect instead. Their goal, make sure that fish is filleted before he
Starts across the board. Ring for Broken Blade and the blade for Sven. Meanwhile, double shield. And look at the positioning of Origin as well. They just want to try and zone them away from the farm as much as possible. And I mean, like, you would imagine that at level 1 with Hail of Blades, they're still insanely strong.
Yes. All right, they're going to farm up that one minion here. They'll at least be pushed away from the furthest most brush as Broken Blade wants to move forward.
They're going, they're going.
Double snowball into the Broken Blade. Stun him up, but not enough damage to take him down. It's going to be about half the HP bars of one member of both sides. Patrick going to take some extra auto attacks on his way out. But that's what they're looking out for, those snowballs. Now, there's at least a brief window. Snowball has about a 50-second cooldown for Sven, and Broken Blade did not worry so much. But once that summoner spell is back up for Origin, you best believe they're going to be flexing in that bush again.
But you can also see what happens if you don't have that level 2 and can't go for the all-in, where Sven was actually able to get a lot of harass on the retreat from the side of Origin. And they have to fully commit to these plays. But now they've got that level 2. Patrick, he has the consume. And Nuke Duck, I would imagine that he's going to skill the W next so that even if he misses his snowball, he can jump on top of the Tahm Kench and he can stay nice and close.
So now it just becomes up to Tahm Kench. Please hit your snowball. I can throw mine into the wilderness and just jump to you. Also important to note, Broken Blade now has the stun available on the Xerath, which is a very powerful disengage tool against melee champions. Just means that Nuke Duck and Patrick will have to be that much more coordinated. There is no Ignite on Nuke Duck or Patrick. There was no complete all-in with Snowball, Ignite, or anything of that sort, so you won't have that extra kill potential should these guys land those snowballs, but they're still controlling the lane for now. 16 to 18 CS though, TSM doing just fine. They even have more to pick up, so they will be at a lead in farm, but Origin's win condition was never farm when they drafted these champs.
Never going to be about the farm, but Patrick
Patrick! First blooded, they bench these guys and outmaneuver those snowballs.
All right, so this is a good position for the wave to be in for Origin, largely because now Broken Blade and Sven are so far away from the tower, which means that this duo can just run them down, and they're going to look for it now.
Nuke Duck going in, looking to use the flash, get these stuns, get some kills. Here comes the damage. Broken Blade will be taken down, but one more auto attack seals the deal. TSM take the 2v2.
I like the hard commit from the duo of Origin. However, they've already lost that one.
Picks. Okay, Yorick's not flexible at all. All right, this actually helps. Thank you, Origin, for throwing me a bone here. So it's going to be the Yorick top up against the Jace. Sejuani in the
swap from Origin makes a lot of sense, and I personally quite like it.
Yep, I'm digging it pretty much myself as well as Cold makes his way into the bottom side here. He's gone one camp. He went red buff all the way across the map. And now Smoothie has nowhere to go to get to his AD carry. They're gonna splat the cat, and that's first blood over to Origin. The dive coming in from the Pike and the Yasuo, and now Minty going into the bottom lane here again as Cold shows up, and they mop Sven up. Acadian shows map here. No kills going over to the Yasuo himself, so Nuke Duck not getting them is suboptimal, but considering they've still got them, that's something to work with as Minty goes for the flash play on to Sven, who is going to be taken very low. Couple more auto attacks will do it, and that is a third.
Very dangerous for TSM to go for any kind of fight here when Alfari has a teleport advantage. This means that not only do Sven and TSM have a man down, but there's map. So while they will lose their blue buff, they can look to play for a couple of plates, and there's no real assistance. They just have to be careful of this ward that sits behind them and the teleport that is available on both Patrick and Alfari.
Origin are deciding, though, since TSM is hard committing to the bottom side of the map, why not go for the top? Broken Blade keeping himself alive ever so barely. Alfari is able to make that kill go through, and now it might just be a second. Patrick shows up to the party a little bit late, but he's in time to grab the kill, and that is 5-0 for Origin.
Origin are taking everything right now on the map. They're utilizing pressure in bot to translate that into mid, and now they're going to secure their first tower of the game up topside.
Shelly dropped. When the turret has less than 2 plates of health, means it will be taken down instantly. First turret gold.
Broken Blade does have teleport though, so does Alfari.
This is going to turn into a bloody one real quick here, Betty, as TSM Infernal Drake down to about 2/3, 1/3, 1/4. Acadian's able to secure that one. TSM back compared to a 2-0, and it keeps him in the running for this mid game.
Gideon tries to flash over the E, but he's still looking for Patrick, who has no flash.
Patrick, can you get out of this one? Cold shows up, throws the ulti down onto the enemy mid laner to disengage here once again. Acadian going to be brought down to 300 HP, and here comes Alfari. He'll dig him an early grave, throws out the slow, and collects that paycheck.
You can see what Acadian was trying to do, but the execution just was not there. Getting targeting. Ooh, Bjergsen goes in.
Nicely done, picking up. It was kind of an anomaly, really, when Sven and Mithy joined the side of TSM. Nuke Duck, he loses out on the trade, but Bjergsen waits for the tornado before going back in. Acadian coming around from behind. Nuke Duck outplaying so far, but can he do it again? Goes for the flash into the tornado to find the damage. Instead, gonna find his own death.
Ulti and hopefully get the kill. He also would have bought enough time for Alfari to TP in, who's now in a 1v1 against Broken Blade.
Alfari just beating Broken Blade into the ground. No way out, as now they're gonna look to find even more. Alfari has to go into the stasis to keep himself alive. Maiden gonna be tanking up the turret. Bjergsen taken down by Cold. Here comes more backup. Sven wants to move in. Mop and Bucket at the ready. Trying to fire off a little bit of damage with Smoothie's help, but he won't be able to grab anyone. Origin have found themselves multiple kills. No deaths in return. Sven is rooted up. They'll pop him. And why not take the loot pinata bonus? The cat pops out and goes down. Ace for Origin. Grim here for the side of TSM. Down 7,000 gold. Another Drake going the way of Origin.
In the rest of this game. He's now grouped up once again with his jungler, with Alfari. We talked a little bit about this in the draft, where you just kind of want to be moving with.
Not gonna happen just yet. Origin, meanwhile, saying, all right, TSM's committing towards the bottom side. Once again, we will recognize where they are investing resources, invest elsewhere, and get the drop on them by taking
his roam top, forcing the flash out from Broken Blade. Now they've caught Broken Blade.
Oh boy, yep, that's a bad one. Cold takes him down. Rampage over to the Sejuani. TSM are pretty confined to their side of the map, Vedius. The vision is not doing them any favors.
So notice how, now look, they can just rotate up to mid because of how many TSM members have to be sent just to deal with this 3-man unit of Origin.
Mithy
will have an awareness of what is going on, and now they're going to try and force a play mid.
TP coming in. TSM looking to stop this, but Baron's already going to be taken, and with that one in Origin's pocket, TSM
Fog of War. They created so much darkness and mystery that TSM didn't really want to move anywhere and couldn't get onto the map.
Working on the next item, getting even tankier. Bjergsen going in onto Mithy here, trying to find something. The angle isn't quite right on the Yuumi ultimate to get the lockdown on him, but Patrick is going to be taken very low himself. Has to flash away. Now Cole going to be on the front line there, able to find the lockdown onto Acadian. Broken Blade approaching in from the side. Patrick going to be taken down to 100 HP. Origin trying to turn this fight around. They're doing a lot of work here. It's TSM who cannot find any kills just yet. Alfari down to 1/3.
And as long as they can keep their inhibitors alive, then TSM is in a much more comfortable position. But I feel like Origin
have that extra speed to run down TSM to find those catches, as well as rotate in between the lanes. As that turret is on one of these waves and make another powerful push. Alfari in that top lane, putting in some work onto the tier 3 up there. That one's gonna fall now as well, as Mithy in the bottom lane could be cut out here yet again. Yuumi ulti, not gonna find the lockdown. Mithy flashing away after 2 connect. Cold trying to keep himself alive. Looking to turn this one right back around, and they've done it! Cold keeps himself alive. Bjergsen's not able to find the shuriken, and Origin still not losing anyone in this fight. Meanwhile, Alfari knocking on the door to the Nexus turrets, knocking them down. One already out of the picture, as Origin will continue their siege.
Cold just barely walking away with his life thanks to the triumph, and TSM fail once again to find a pick. Their base is now falling apart as all 5 members of Origin continue to push in.
That was such a Chad play from Cold. He was at 100 HP, said, nope, we're fighting. Just turn around, hit him with the flail, and made sure he got the kill before he has to retreat as Origin once again press the attack.
Just a couple of hits, and Bjergsen lost half his HP. He now doesn't have his ulti available. Origin now pushing in mid, top, and bot. They have their eyes set on the Nexus.
Nuke Duck going into the back line, looking to find that initiation. Mithy goes unstoppable. TSM goes down. Origin have chased the remaining 3 members into the fountain, looking to clean up even more kills. Bjergsen wants to grab one, but he won't be able to find it. Nuke Duck takes him out. The Maiden eats the laser, and that is all she wrote. Origin keeps the EU win streak alive.
Mithy gets his revenge up against Sven. A very important
lane suffered a ton of abuse, and they have been a liability at times, at least in the lane phase throughout the split. you know, as we speak about the match itself, the 2v2 is...
CC mage shenanigans on the side of Fnatic.
I think we either saw it last year at Rift Rivals or it was at All-Stars that we saw this Anivia Poppy combo. But you get the wall, you go for the power slam. There's very little that you can do about it, especially if you have any dashes as well. Poppy can be very obnoxious, but that's not going to be the case for Fnatic. They're going much more for a traditional double mage poke style comp, which is very much all about harassment. They have, I think that the level 6, because they have the Nico, means that they shouldn't be too bad in terms of an all-in, but until that point, I think their whole goal will just be poke, 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 farm as much as they can, harass the tower, and not get engaged on.
And their wombo combo is absolutely deadly as well. If you hit any sort of a snare with Nico, it'll bind them up long enough for Talia to throw down the field of rocks, throw someone through it with the seismic shove, and honestly, there's enough damage between those two to just blow somebody completely up. Also worth noting, Thaddeus, double cleanse on the side of Fnatic, very much respecting the CC from Cloud9, who don't care about CC coming out from Fnatic at all. They are going heal ignite for the combat power
on Niski. That's ambitious.
Yeah,
if a single CC land.
That's a way to put it. He's depending on the egg.
Yeah,
he's saying, all right,
that's
if I have 2 health bars.
Yeah, that's a really good point. He is standing there saying, you know what, I have heal plus barrier, I have an egg as well, I can stall. And in the meantime, my Poppy's just going to beat down on you.
Exactly.
We'll see how well that works out for them. So far, they are being pushed underneath their turret. Nothing too unconventional in the itemization. We are seeing an electrocute on Anivia. I will say this is not the most common. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Licorice going in there. Cleanse already going to be used by Nemesis, but the auto attack plus the ignite means first blood for Cloud9.
Well executed there from the Cloud9 duo. Flash, stun. You would imagine that with the burst from electrocute as well, they're going to have it, so they're looking for it now.
Leah likes making walls, but so does Anivia. Stun comes out there. Licorice looking to grab a slam into the wall. Reckless popping the cleanse to keep himself alive ever so barely. Man, Reckless nearly taken down there. Nemesis trying to throw out the threaded volley to take Niski out, but Niski's brought down to 200 HP. Still not worried. Barrier and heal in the back pocket means he's not concerned about any sort of burst, as the second flash will be expended. Neither Fnatic member having the flash ready to go now, as Cloud9 has to pop the heal on their Anivia. Licorice having to back away now too. Tangle Barbs will just barely clip Niski's wings and send him into the egg.
Frustrated hand gesture there from Niski as he gets caught by the E. We'll come back with full health though. Slightly low on mana. Fnatic doing what they can to zone away from the healing relic. I will not be able to do much off the back of that. Ooh, there's another wall. Good stun.
Nice stun, but it doesn't stun him into the wall, actually. Licorice still looking to go further and find the kill, and there you go. Cloud9 with a clean 2-0.
Can the Europeans really be surprised that the North American squads are winning on Howling Abyss? I also think they have a pretty solid mid-game as well with both the Akali and the Kai'Sa. And with all the mobility that they have, their actual early skirmishing, early to mid-game skirmish, Broxah had no real assistance. In the 1v1, as you alluded to, he was going to lose, which means that they're able to get a clean buff steal, but now Licorice flashing away.
1v1 in the top side, won't be that way for long. Broxah shows up to try to lend a helping hand, but remember, he didn't have a flash because he had to use it in his own jungle, so he cannot flash for the final auto attack. Cloud9's bottom lane, forced back underneath their turret. Sneaky almost killed. First blood happens in the... How Broxah will commonly fall behind early game to help facilitate his team getting ahead, but in this game, his team's not really getting ahead just yet. He's just falling behind. He'll step out and try to find the gank onto Licorice here, who does not have that flash, as you already mentioned. Licorice will try to just lead them back the other way, but it won't do much, and Fnatic get on the board.
So during the fight, that Gangplank ultimate adds like a half member, you know?
Yep.
So it's like 4 versus 4.5. So trying to play and shut down this duo is a lot harder. But they're committing. And so far, they shut Broxah down in the early game. And notice now, he's level 6. Svenskeren just ticked over, but the fact that they're the same level, considering the deficit he found himself at, definitely surprising.
Oh, Licorice trying to take Whippo down underneath the turret, but Broxah is there in turnaround.
Right place, right time once again for Broxah. That looked like a clean kill for Licorice, and now he's
here comes Twisted Fate. Zeyzal is thrown under the bus with no way out. A little bit more damage will do the trick as Niski shows up with a TP, looking to clean one up in return. Goes back into the smoke, keeping himself stealth. Tries to escape with the perfect execution. Shuriken gonna follow that one up, and it's
A
one
lot
for
of
one.
time allows them to get at least one kill back. Now Hylissang dying in the river.
Hylissang in some trouble here. Not going to be pulled back into the Aatrox zone with the chain. And once again, it's 3 out of 4 hits on the Braum passive, meaning he walks away. Zeyzal still no level 6, still no Glacial Fissure. If this breaks out into a full
Fire from the enemy getting deep vision in the enemy jungle. Because that's when Twisted Fate really thrives as they go on to sneak on.
Oh, Sneaky's gonna be blown up here, trying to get himself away with a killer instinct, but Reckless says, no, thank you, sir. That's 2 kills going the way of Fnatic.
And this is the half member, except the whole guy TP'd in this time is Nisqy now in a 1v3.
Nisqy shows up, tries to defend underneath the turret, but it only had 1 shot left, meaning Nisqy has no health. He'll manage to take down Reckless, but it's only going to be 1 for 1. Broxa tries to get himself away. He'll manage to dodge out with the flag and drag as Licorice tries to pursue his opponent. One more slam might be able to do it, but it's not going to come in time. If you're not used to playing against it. Nemesis and the rest of Fnatic now going forward once again. There's that long-range stun I'm talking about. Only onto Zeyzal, though. Cloud9 coming back in, looking to re-engage this one. Broxa stunned up. There's your Glacial passive coming in. Those blows doing their job as they are going to lose Zeyzal on the side of Cloud9. It's 2 dead on C9, 1 on Fnatic. Cloud9 in full retreat now as Sneaky's going to be stunned up, taken down. Nemesis goes on a killing spree, and the man's not finished yet. Stuns up Nisqy, but he goes too far, and that's a shutdown, plus another, going the way of Cloud9. Nisqy falls too. Good Lord, Vedius, it's a bloodbath. Licorice is up next. Bullets and boomerangs are flying. Cloud9 dying. Double kill.
In the mid lane, but it was not enough. The gold lead mounts. 9,000 is the advantage Fnatic now sit on, and Fnatic is forced to walk away and watch as there goes the Braum and...
Okay, we're right back into the fight. Brox are going to be taken low here in the middle. Reckless on the wrong side of the wall, still looking to find some damage onto the back line of the Cloud9 members. He's going to be taken down. Sneaky's out of the picture. 3 down on the side of Fnatic. Cloud9 striking back hard, but Nemesis is still alive, and the cards are being thrown left, right, and center. Licorice knocks him up into the air, but he locks in another gold card, looking to find that mark onto somebody. The Gangplank ulti comes down. Cloud9 are in retreat. Svenskeren gets stunned up. Nisqy doesn't want to be taking that blast cone. He's all right.
All right.
He's all right. He's a collie. He's a collie. That's pretty hard to pick.
Like Fnatic could have tried to make that play. Instead, they're just going to back away. Meanwhile, in the bot lane.
Bottom side, Whippo is showing no mercy onto Licorice. Licorice tries to flash it. Oh, a nice stasis there, but it's only going to buy him a moment. Whippo goes forward, and he grabs himself the kill.
Unfortunately for Licorice, he struggled in the laning phase given the pressure that was put out by Broxa. Now Fnatic got
it's been scary, and that's not where you want to be. Reckless picks up another one, and with 2 members dead on the side of Cloud9, Fnatic sees the opportunity to push, and push harder as they're going straight for the mid lane tier 3. They'll burn that one down. Inhibitor stands, but only for a moment, Vedius, as Fnatic have no sign of pumping the brakes just yet. Reckless left to put the last couple of autos into the mid lane inhib. Now 5 men rotate into the bottom lane to finish off the next objective. Gold card primed and ready. Nemesis looking to set up that next kill. Wham, bam, there you go. That's an easy CC chain to the side of Fnatic. Gangplank ulti comes down just to make sure Cloud9 doesn't get any funny ideas. Nisqy tries to go in, buy a little bit more time with the smoke screen into the perfect execution. Cloud9's going in, but they will be eviscerated. Fnatic turn it right back around. Here comes Twisted Fate. Sneaky's running the wrong way. Goes for the teleport just because there ain't nothing left to do. Fnatic going straight for the jugular on this one. Licorice taken out. Fnatic going all the way, ladies and gentlemen. Day number 1 of Rift Rivals, a perfect score for the European teams. Fnatic move on to the Nexus, and Cloud9 will fall.